afternoon. I am Mark. Following our seminar on the 12th of August, I presumed the holistic academic seminar. I promised to come out with another, if you like, tutorials on how to format thesis. So I am following suit on that promise, and I just want to do this recording so that it will be of assistance to many people who are going to very soon have their thesis written. There is one thing writing a thesis, and it is another thing formatting a thesis. And most of the schools, or all schools, have their official way of formatting their thesis. You can have a good write-up, but if your thesis is not formatted in a very nice way, your external review may give you troubles or challenges, or just outright rejection of your work. And so I just want to do this recording so that you probably learn from it. It may not be a perfect or holistic something, but it will be a perfect example of what you can do. It is my philosophy in life that I try to help people out if I can. And I believe that the struggles I went through format my thesis, people should learn from that experience and be able to avoid those struggles and be able to do a perfect work. So this is the purpose of this video. I hope you can learn from it and share with others. We're going to use a format, official format of Taiyuan University of Technology, Taiyuan Legal Industry. That format will be a format you can just follow to. If your school also have other official format, you can use this video to just follow that example and be able to format. Okay, so I will go on and just let you see the format first and what we're going to do today. So let's get started. I'm going to share the video. So let's get. This is the document we're going to use. So like I said initially, we're going to use the Taiyuan University of Technology official guide. Actually, this guide is for PhD. I am unable to tell whether first degree holders and masters can actually use this, but I think they can use it. Okay, so first of all, we want to look at the referencing. The referencing is key. People finish writing before they consider referencing, but the standard referencing for the school must be known. And this is the referencing style, Chinese Standard GBT 7714 numeric. So this is the format that is always used. So I will be able to demonstrate how you can get that one embedded in your EndNote so that your referencing will match the entire university reference. And then number one, we're going to look at formatting the content of your thesis according to the official guide. We're going to look at formatting your graphs and your tables and how to even format your pages numbers so that you can easily print out. We will look at the table of content and we will look at the referencing. And so this is what we're going to do, a guideline of what we're going to do. So now I share with you the official guide and we just proceed with that. So let me share another new document and then we look at the official guide. The official guide. Where's the official? Okay, so this is the official guide of the thesis. And like I said, this is from the University of Taiyuan University of Technology. So this is one professor. I just left his name there so that I can give credit to him. He was my supervisor. and he presented this format so that we can use. Silong Yao, Professor Silong Yao. He is a very dynamic and an in-depth academic man. It's good to have him. And so you will see it's just vague. It's just vague. And so when you are given something like this, how to follow it to format 100 pages, 200 pages, or 300 pages, according to this may not be. And so this is the standard given. So this one is just there. This one will, when you finish writing your defense team names, and this is the actual abstract of the Chinese abstract. So whether you are writing in English or Chinese, you will have the Chinese abstract written. Your thesis is in English or Chinese. They tell you the number of words you have to write and all that. So this is the abstract for English. So English, both English and Chinese. So from there, blank page, and this is the table of content for the Chinese. So once you are not writing your thesis in Chinese, you don't need to do Chinese table of content. You don't need to do that one. But once you are writing in English, this is the table of content you have to do. And then from there, you come to, this is the entire thing they've given you. They say chapter 1, heading, and then body text. Then they come to secondary heading, third level heading. They give you the figures and how they should be, and they give you the tables, how they should be, and how the equation should be. And so they give you how the conclusion should be, and recommendation, conclusion, recommendation for future works, and your referencing, the styling of referencing. So you would see the referencing is actually different. Here and then when you have these are referencing styles that are different. You have as, you have and. What are these things? It could be a book that you are referencing. It could be a media you are referencing. It could be an article online. It could be a journal article. So those letters stand for that. And so that reference and how to get it, I'll let you know. So basically, this is what we're going to do. And I am going to use a write-up that is not an actual thesis to illustrate how we're going to do it. So first of all, we're starting with the with one of the things with this one. We're going to start with formatting your thesis. This one. We go how to format your content according to the official guide. According to the official guide. So this is what we're going to start with. So how to do that. So let's go. So we go to the format first. This is the format. This is the format. And so the format says that first heading, this is the first heading, and this should be the body text. So what we need to do, I just write this down. I am going to know what this format to be able to know the detail explanation or of this text. For example, so I want to know what is the spacing, what is the alignment, and what is the indentation. You know, these are key things I have to know so that I can format my thesis in the same way. So 3 things we want to know. You want to know the alignment, you want to know the indentation, and you want to know the spacing. So first of all, I come here, I put my cursor here, and I right click. When I right click, I am going to get a paragraph like this, and then I click. Then here we go. So you will see the first heading, or level 1 heading, we call it, or the main heading, chapter heading. Okay, so that one is when I right click and click paragraph, this is what I get. I get the alignment is centered and the outline level is level 1. You see, So for the alignment, you can have left, center, right justification and redistributed and distributed. And so the levels two, level 1, 2, 3, 4, up to infinity. So this is level 1, and we have body text too. And then indentation. The indentation is simple. You can increase it and then you can decrease it. The indentation is the space that you leave at the start of a paragraph. Okay, so this is 00, and it is special, and there is nothing by it. And look at this one, the line spacing. Before line spacing is 24, and after line spacing is 18, and the line spacing is single, and here is 0. And so this is so you will see the preview. If you do it right, this is how in the text it should look like. In the text it should look like. So this is the format. This is the actual format. So I'm going to make sure that I format my work in the same way. I format my work in this way. That my level 1 headings have alignment centered level 1. Then they have indentation 00 none. Then I have the line spacing 2418 single. That is it. So that is what I am going to do with my thesis. So you can actually set the spacing for your document before you start your thesis. But in case you did not do that and you finish writing and you then have to do, you still can do it. So I am taking the latter. That is to say, we finish writing and we now need to format it. So I have a write-up. I want to use that write-up, and let's see how it goes. So level 1 heading is like that. So let's share a new document and then be able to see how to use that. Okay. So this is just a paper. Let me cancel this. This is just a paper, and I just want to use this. Okay. To use this. So let's say this is my chapter. This is my chapter 1, the introduction. Okay. So if you go to the top there, you will see this is level 1, and then level 2, level 3, level 4. Okay, heading. Okay, so this one is the level 1 heading. Okay, so I am going to do that. So the level 1, I just, oh baby, don't do that to me. Okay, so I just come here. I actually come to the heading, the first level heading, and then say modify, and go to modify. When I click modify, I am going to have the level 1 heading, but one thing I didn't show you was that when we put the level 1 heading, let me share that first and then let you see that, okay, before we come back. So this one, I put the cursor here, level 1 heading, you will see a Times New Roman. You will see that the font size is 16. The font size is 16 and the font is Times New Roman. So the level 1 heading should be like that, and the rest are okay. So let's share the new document, the document we're using. Okay, where are you, baby? Okay, here it is. So we go to level 1 heading. This is level 1 heading. So don't format it here. Don't format it here, because if you format it here, it will be for that place alone. So go to level 1 heading, then you right click, then you go to modify. So modify level 1 heading, normal. Okay, so the level 1 heading is Times New Roman 12, but we need Times Roman 16. Okay, so we increase it to 16. Okay, the color is okay, automatic. Okay, so this is it, and it's centered, right? It's centered. It's centered. Okay, so it's centered. Now, after you've done this for this one alone, then come here to the format. Click on the format. Okay, you click on the format, you get the paragraph. So you click on the paragraph. So you have, remember, the alignment is centered level 1. So we have it centered level 1. The left hand side, the indentation is 0, 0, none. We have this one, right? And then the spacing was 2418. Here you see that is 12, 0. So this is not just the official format. So we can increase it by using these arrows. Then here 18. Okay, here was single. You see, it was not multiple, and single and none is here. Okay, so look at the preview, centered and all that. So we just click OK. Now, okay, the modify style, we remember to click here. They automatically update. Automatically update. They automatically update only in this document. Don't say new other document. No, 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 no. You may not need it in other documents. So if you click here, new documents based on this template, anytime you are opening your Word, it will come here. But we need it only in this document. So now automatically update every chapter one heading to be this. So you just click OK. Wow. So you see we have our this thing. You see, that's beautiful. So it's centered. Okay, look, we did it for one because, but we said the entire document, you see. So look at this. So what it means is that the space at the top of this heading, right, is 24 spacing, and then the below is 18, you see. Okay, so beautiful. So we have gotten our this one like this. That's for level 1 heading. We've done it. Now we have to come to the body text under level 1 heading. And what is the body text under level 1 heading? Let's go back to the document. Let's go back to the document. Where are you, baby? Okay, baby is here. Okay, level 1 heading. We mastered it, we got it. Now the text under it. So we place our cursor at the first word, then we right click, then we go to paragraph, okay? And then you paragraph, you will see the body text is justified and body text. Then you have the indentation is 0, 0. The spacing is 0, 0. But here the indentation is first line, and then the first line spacing is giving you 2 gap ch. So this is what is needed, and that is what we're going to use. So here you have so many, you have none and first line and hanging. So the indentation, we want our first line to be to move inside, to be indented by 2 ch. So pay attention to this. But look, the indentation is 0, 0. Now the spacing too is 0, 0, but the line spacing is what? Before and after is 0, 0, 0, 0 points, and then the line spacing is exactly and 20 points. 20 points. So we're going to make sure that our body text is the same thing, okay? So what we do is that we close this and go back to our document. I am sharing, so this is it. Okay, so our body text is actually the normal. Our body text is always the normal one. This one is the normal. So if I click here, you will see the normal. This body text is the normal. So we go to normal and click modify. So when we click modify, we're going to have calibrate. The barracks in calibrate. That's not what we want. New Times Roman. Okay, I forgot to let you to see this one. Okay, the body text, when we click here, highlighted is New Times, Times New Roman. Times New Roman 12, okay? So we're going to do the same thing. We're going to do the same thing with our paper. So what we do is that we go to normal and set it here. And set it here. And we set Times New Roman, it should be 12. And this is automatic. Should it be left, centered, or it should be justified, right? Justified. Then we go to the format. Click on the format, we have paragraph. On the paragraph, you see, oh, you see it's justified because we clicked on justified and body text, yeah? You see, now we have our indentation is 00. But look, the indentation is none. But we say first line should be what? 5 point this inches? No. So we go to CH, okay, for it. And then here, the line spacing should be 00. The line spacing should be 00. And here should be, we got exactly 12 points. No, it was not 12 points, it was 20. Okay, so this is actually what we need. So what we do, we click OK. We click OK. Now, OK here, the entire document, it will be applied. And we click OK here. So this is it, our body text. So when we highlight our body text, then and click normal on it, it will take the format. It will take the format. So I put my cursor here. You will see it. Let me right click and paragraph. Okay. You will see the alignment is justified and body text. And then you have indentation 00 and you have line spacing 00, exactly 20. This is exactly what we need for our body text. It is applied to the entire document. But once we have not done this before writing, we need to highlight every part of our body text and make sure that we then apply the normal to it and get the same results. Okay, so we got that. Now, if I come here and click here too, okay, it will go to the first heading. This is the first heading, telling me first heading. If I come here and click, it will go to normal, telling me that this is normal body text. So for example, do you remember the alignment, the indentation, and the line spacing for the first heading, heading 1? Yeah, if you do, let's see. Click, baby, where are you? Okay, right click, and then we click on paragraph. You see exactly what it is. Exactly what it is. Oh, we made a mistake with it. This one should be none. This one should be none. So we're going to correct it because this one should not be first line. It should be none. It should be none. So what we do is that we go to the heading. I correct that, okay? Because it should not be like that. Okay, it should, here should be none. Okay, we need none. Okay, apply, okay, and that's okay. That's okay. So now we click here, and then you will see it. Get a paragraph, see it. Oh, come on. Why is it doing like that? It should be, you should be none. Okay, so let's go here, modify and see. Paragraph should be none. You should be none. Apply to the entire document. Okay, so let's see. I don't know why it is shifting, but it should be none. It should be none. Okay, 16, and then format and paragraph. Okay, okay, we got it. It should be none. Okay, we are going to get the same thing as the thing is gotten. You see, it's here. Okay, and then this one is the normal, but this one is the first line. Okay, so this is what we've done for our body text. So we're going to apply this guide. So anytime there is a shift in my format of content and heading, I just go to normal and click. If there is any shift in my chapter 1 heading, level 1 heading, I just go to here and click, and it takes the same format. Okay, so that one is done. Now we move to this is level 1 heading. Okay, so level 1, level 2 heading is always different from level 1 heading. Level 2 heading is 1.1. This is 1, but the next one is 1.1, and then the level 3 heading will be 1.1.1. 1.1.1. Okay, in that order. So let's go back to the other the official document and see level 2 heading. So where is our level 2 heading? Okay, this is level 2 heading. Okay, secondary heading. Okay, so the secondary heading, what is the format for it? I click or right click before it and then click here. Okay, this one is justified. Okay, it should actually be left, not justified, because it should be at the left hand side. And then level 2 heading, yeah, level 2. And then indentation is 00. And then you have special is none. Okay. And then you have this automatically, this one is already set. The spacing is 24/6, you know, 24/6. That is before and after spacing. Remember, level 1 heading, the spacing was 24/18. This one is 24/6. And then line spacing 0. Okay, one thing you need to see is that this one too. You see the Romans, the Times New Roman is 14. It's 14, and the Times New Roman is the font, and then the font side is 14. Okay, and this one was what? Times New Roman. And then 16, not 14. The first level is 16. The second level is what? Is 14. Okay, so we're going to apply that to our document. So we're going to go to our document, second heading. So come on, baby. Where is second heading? This is a second heading. Okay, so we're going to say, okay, this is second heading. So we go to second heading on our home page. Home page, second heading. We're going to modify this to suit our document. So here, Times New Roman 14, not 12. So we set it, and this one is okay. This color is okay. Now, what do we do, baby? What we do is that we say, okay, come to format. We want to format the paragraph, and then justify. No, we want to put it at left. It should be left. And then second level. Then you have the indentation is 00, and this one is none. And this one is actually 24, not 2. 24, and this one should be 6. And this one should be what? Single. Single, not single as in not having a girlfriend. Okay, so this one, and then you just click OK. Okay, so automatically update on this. So we click this one. Yeah, our baby is up here. You see that? Now, you will see that when we highlight, it's telling us, you see there is a space here between the last line here and this head. Oh, sorry, the guys are repairing things in my room, so I need to. Okay, so this one, you see that I just need to delete this line. Okay, it must take this. Okay. So you see, there should not be any space between this one, because it's a format and it's taking it. So this is this for the second level header, the second level header. So the first level heading is different, and the second level heading is different. Okay, so we can shift our literature review to be chapter 2. Okay, to be chapter 2. Okay, so let's write chapter 2 here, because we are converting a paper to thesis this time. Okay, chapter 2. So this is first level 1 heading. So you see, I just click that, and this is the text for that one. Okay, and this is level 2 heading. So I click level 2. So now, what is the body text for the level 2 heading? Under the level 2 heading, what is the body text? And it is very, very simple. So we go to the document and see the level 2 body text is the same as the level 1 body text. All the body text is the same except for the abstract, okay? But every body text is the same. So I click here on the level 2 heading, and I just do this. Okay, so you see it is a justified body text 00 indentation first line 2ch, and then before and after 00 exactly 20 points like the first one. So this one we don't need to do another body text. So we go back to our document. And what we do is that we just click on this body text and click on it. And what do? We just click normal. Yeah, so it formatted according to what should be formatted. So now I have level 2 and level 1 done, body text and headings. So this is, I just get here, I say, hey, you must be level 2 heading because it's 2.2. Okay, so I said there is space here. So hey, there must not be space. You see, there must not be space. It should be like this. And then the body text under, I'm going to say, hey, you're going to be this one. So it is formatted right. And this one, I say, hey, you are going to be a level 2 heading. So I click you. But why did you leave space here? You are not being right. So I delete that space, back space. And then I got that, okay? And then I'm just, because I have not done my formatting, so I'm just going to be clicking, and I'm just going to be making sure everything is okay. Oh no, baby. Okay, everything is going to be okay with my, so I got this one. So I'm going to do this for everyone in the document. Okay, so we bring our methodology, and then data methodology has chapter 3, okay? So this should be chapter 3. Okay, that's beautiful. And so I click here, and this is 1. So I say, hey, you should not be like that very far. So I click here. Where this one ended is where this one takes place. And I say, hey, you are level 2, so be here. And then this one, I do this. Okay, don't mind about the tables. We will deal with them at the appropriate time. But make sure that, hey, everything is okay and there are no spaces. Just use the format that you've done. You know, you see that this one level 2, so I click level 2 and say, hey, that there must not be space. Oh, sorry, baby. There must not be space. So I'm going to shift you up. You see, so as you shift it, it takes it normal course. Okay, and all these, you know, these are, don't worry about this. Don't worry about it. I want you to see something. Okay, now I click here and it takes the space, you see. So here we're going to have a problem with the equations. The equation numbering is wrong. Why is it wrong? Because look at the equation numbering here. Where are you, baby? Okay, so let's go to the equation numbering here. The equation should be centered, and it should be 2-1 or 2.1. It means that in chapter 1, if there are equations, the first equation should be 1.1. The second one, 1.2, 1.3 in that order. When you move to chapter 2 and you have equations, it should be 2.1, 2.2, 2.3 in that order. So that's brilliant. That's what it is. So here, our first equation, let me share the thing, baby. And we look at the equation. Where are you? Okay. So our equation here should be what? Our equation here, we are dealing with chapter what? Chapter 3. So the first equation should be this one. I don't think I have to teach you how to insert equations using MATLAB, math type, sorry. So you can do that using the math type, you know, you can use this one, this one. Okay, so you see, and then we can actually do, so here should be what? Here, the equation here should be 3-2. You see that? It should be 3-2. So the next equation, 3-3, okay? So that's how it should be. That's how it should be. Now, we have a problem here. We have a problem. Have you seen that the equations, some of them, they have written in why is it that? Because the spacing for the text is different from the spacing for the equation. So by and large, so you can set your math type similar as that of the word. But if you cannot do that, the equation should be single. So what I simply do, I click on it and go to my home page and go to line space and I click one. So the equation, so you see that the equation is done. Then I come to this equation 2. You see, it is half seen. You see, so you just go to line spacing and click on the line spacing and 1. You see, so when you format it and the equations are like that, go to line spacing, just give it 1. Line spacing, give it 1. You don't need, it's not magic, that's it. But here you should be a second thing, okay? So, but you are too far, so I bring you back a bit, okay? You must be near the equation. Okay, so that's it. So that's it. So that's how to go about it. So you will have the equations jumped up because of the formatting issue. So you do that. Okay, so now we deal with that, and now we're going to level 3 heading. We're going to level 3 heading, so new. So let's share again and go to the level 3 heading and see what they have for us. Level 3 heading, and I lost it. Okay, so the level 3 heading, what is the level 3 heading saying? Okay, so now we finish with the first heading, we finish with the second heading, first heading, that is first level heading. And we said, I remind you again, the alignment should be centered and it should be first level. And the indentation should be 0, 0, none. And the last one, the line spacing should be 24, 18. 24, 18 single. And the body text for it and for the entire document should be Times New Roman 12. Romans 12. You remember Romans 12 in the Bible, and now there is no more condemnation to them that are in Christ, who walk not after the flesh, but after the Spirit. So if you format your thesis well, there will be no more condemnation for your thesis. But we're not talking about that Romans 12. We're talking about thesis Roman, new, okay, times Roman. Okay, now, so this one is done, is done beautifully. So the level 2 heaven, the alignment is the same. The alignment is left and level 2. The line, the indentation is 0, 0, 9. And then when you come to the line spacing, it's actually 24, 6 single. And the text is the same as the body text under it is the same as the body text for level 1. And now level 3. Let's look at the level 3. The level 3, what is the spacing? What is the indentation? And what is the alignment? So we're going to look at this. So you right click here, left. So justify, it should be left, it should be left. And then it should be 0, 0, none. And then that is indentation. The alignment, justified, and level 3. The indentation 0, 0, 9. And then space and line spacing should be 12, 6, 12, 6. You know, that one should be 12, 6, and it should be what? Single. And so look, Times New Roman 12. So that one is 12, not 14. This one is 12, this one is 14, and this one is 16. 16, level 2, 14, level 3, 12. All in Times Roman, New Times Roman. Okay, now the body text. The body text, as I told you already, is the same. Is the same. Is justified body text. That is the alignment. The indentation is 00. First line, it should be first line. It should be 2ch, and then the line spacing 00 exactly and 20 points exactly. So we got that one. We got that one. So we move quickly to our document. So are we sharing our document? Yeah, we're sharing our document. So we move quickly. Do we have third heading? Third heading, do we have? Yeah, we have. It's here. It's something like this. But here, our third heading should be here. So we click on the third heading. We modify it. We modify it. We come. Times New Roman. Sorry. Times New Roman should be 12. And then it should be at the left. So we click you left. And then we say, okay, let's format the paragraphs. Okay, the paragraph left, third level, yeah, level 3. So it's corresponding. And then the indentation, 00 first line. Oh, we said you should be none. You should be none, 00 none. And then we said here the line spacing should be 12. And this one should be 6. Should be 6. And this one should be what? Single. This is how you should look like. So we click OK, and we say, apply something like this to the entirety of the document. So we click OK. OK, so we got it. So this is our level 3, but there is a space here. Say, hey, go back and fill the space. You see, that's it. So because the body text is the same, we just do this body text, go to normal body text. You see, so this one, level 3. So we say, hey, you are taking level 3. Good. Your body spacing should be the same as this. You see, hey, baby, you are level 3. So heading 3. So we're going to have you as this. Yeah. And your body text, we know your body text. So we're going to give you that body text, you know. And oh, it's this. You see, so we finish with that content. Brilliant. You see, so you know, I didn't take time to do all of it, so you can do all of it. This is level 2 heading, so I just click level 2 heading and I get the adjustments done. Hey, I shift you back, and then if there is spacing, I just do this. Hey, baby, you be normal, you see. So I can do that and for the entirety of the document. Now my normal is set, my heading 1 is set, my heading 2 is set, and my heading 3 is set. That is what it should be. That is what it should be. So now the body, the entire content is set. What is left is my figures and my tables. And how do I figure that out? So I take briefly and let you come to that simple understanding. Your theses are formatted in chapters. The chapter 1, the chapters are entitled level 1 heading. So chapter 1, introduction, that is level 1 heading. And we say that it should be centered. The alignment is that it should be centered and it should be level 1. When you come to the indentation of it, the indentation, it should be actual 00 none. And when you come to, how do you call it? When you come to this line spacing, it should be 2418 single. That is level one heading. Then you and then the font size should be 16, and the font should be Times New Roman. And when you come to level 2, it bears this a similar thing. Here, the font should be Times New Roman and 14. Font size should be 14. The indentation should be 009. And the indentation actually is left. The indentation is left. I was making that wrongly. The indentation here, the indentation is 009. Okay, the indentation is 009. The alignment is left and level 2. And then the line spacing should be 24/6 single. Good. Now level 3 should be similar. It should be Romans 12. That's the font size, and then the font. Then it should be the alignment should be left, level 3. The indentation should be 009. And then the line spacing should be 12/6. And then for level 1, level 2, level 3, body text, the text that you write under them, they bear the same formatting, and that is the normal. And what is that normal? The normal is simple. The normal is justified, body text. And it should be, indentation should be 00. First line, 2ch. And then you will have the spacing 00, exactly 20 points. Okay? And that is for that one. So this is all that you need for that one. You can actually create more. If you have level 4 heading, you put level 4 here. If you have level 5, you can come down to create new style for it, so that now you can just apply those changes and you are very okay. You can just click your thing if there is shifting. For example, we didn't format here. If there is, so this one is level 2 heading. So what we simply do is that, hey, I am clicking level 2 heading, and it is taking shape. It is taking shape and being exactly how it should be. You see, in this way, you are not manually doing it, guessing how the space should be and how it should not be. You have a very systematic, and you have a very uniform, and you have a very suitable text for everything, format for every level heading and every body text. Okay, so we got that done. Now I am going to share the document again, and we go to one of the things that we need to know. Okay, so we finished with this one. Now we're going to how to format your figures, tables, and equations. I told you how to do the equation, so we're not going to go there again. The figures. So this is a figure, right? So I click on the figure. This is the figure. When I click on it, then I go to format at the top of my computer. I go to format. Basically, what I am seeing is that the height of the figure is 3.54, and then the width is 5.4. You know, so I can just say, okay, what this actually means is that the height of the figure should be approximately 3.5, and then the width should be 5.4. So my figure should take that shape, okay? Now I come here and click, right click, you will see that the Times New Roman is 10.5. 10.5. That is the body, the text, 10.5. The figure should be 10.5. Okay, and so the heading, the title for it should be 10.5. You see, so that is beautiful, and it has Chinese size and that of the English. I do not input the Chinese text into the headings of my figures because it was complicated. So I decided to use English titles alone. So this is exactly what this is. So it's very easy. So we need to make our figures like this. To make the figures like this, their width should be like that. So let's go to the figure. Let's share a document we are using and go to the figures. Okay, so let's see the introduction. It looks like we have figures. Okay, so this is a figure. So I right click it and format. Format. Where is my figure? Okay, so you see my figure is 3 inches and the height is 3 inches and the width is 6. So I can increase it to 3.5. Okay, and then here 6.5. Oh baby, no, upwards 6.5. Okay, so this is how my figure should be. I think you shifted right. Okay, you should be centered. I make sure you are centered. I center you. Okay, so this is the figure. So this one is another figure. So I can equally click here and say, hey baby, what is your size? 3.5. Okay, 3.5 and 6.5. Okay, so this is the figures. Okay, now you will see that here the figure is the text is somewhere 12 point this. So what I am going to do is that I am going to look at the figure and what it entails and create this size. Okay, so in numbering your figures, you can actually use the title. For example, this one. Okay, you go to reference. You know how to number your figures. You should know. If you know this, that's okay. But if you don't know, you go here, automatic numbering. This is figure. Oh, one thing I need to draw your attention to before we come there. Look at this one. The figures is actually figure 1-7. It means that 1-1, 1-2 for chapter 1, and for chapter 2, 2-1, 2-2 in that way. Okay, so don't number 1-1-1. Okay, 1-1 or 2-2-2. No. So this is the title for it, and this is actually 10.5. So we go back to our document. We share our document and go back. So here, what do we do? What we simply do is that we go to reference and here and say insert figure. No, figure this. This is the no. We don't need this. This is the customized. This is the default. So we say create new. So our figure should be this. Figure should be 1-. Okay, so 1-. I click that. You see, so 1-1. So okay, so 1-1. Now if I come here, because that one is named, if I go there and the next figure will be 1- this. Very good. So you see that way. Okay, 1-2. Now you will see that the text isn't changed. It's the same as 12. So what I do is that I come here and then go to apply changes, modify. Okay, I go to modify. Come on, baby. You need to modify for me. Okay, modify. So I said this one should be 10.5. 10.5 and centered, right? This one should be centered. It should be at the middle, centered. And we need to have seen and the other update for it. So I said, okay, this should be the normal one, So we can know the line spacing and format this one. So first of all, let's know it before we come. Let's know it. Okay, so let's know it. Let's know it from the diagram. Okay. So you see, everything 0, 0, 0, 0. There is no first line. Justified. Everything 0, 0, 0 single. Okay. So we're going to do that too. So we go back to our document and we're going to say, okay, so let's actually create something for it. Okay. Okay, so let's modify this one first. Okay, so we say modify. So we say, okay, this one, we said you should be 10.5. And then we say, okay, we're going to say centered. Okay, you're going to come, no, this one is, okay, centered. Okay, this is centered. And then we're going to say text. Yeah, centered. And then 0, 0. And then you should be none. And then you should be single for it. So we create okay and okay. You see? So you see the text? What has it changed? 5 point days. Okay. So, but we can actually create to do that for everyone. We will have a whole hell to go. So create new style. And then that one, I just want to number it figures. Okay. A figure. Okay, that's the new style. So I create modified, and the figure should be 0.5. Okay, and I'm going to leave it here. I said okay, middle, and I'm going to say here the paragraphs should be centered 0, 0, none, and here should be this, and I just click okay here, and I said okay. This is actually okay. So I said automatically update. So you see that? So all my, if I just go to figures now, that heading will be there. Where's the figures? Did I misplace it? Okay, if I misplace it, I'm going to create it again. So figure, okay, figures. Okay, so modify, 10, okay. And this one, single, no first line. Okay, this one. Okay, figures, good job. So now you see, okay, so my entire document is there. So when I click just on the figures, I get the entire thing. You see, that's it. So every this thing I go to create should be like that. It should be like that. So my figures should all be like that. So I create my figures. You see, so that's it, figures. Okay, the figures was here, I didn't even see it. So you will see that all of them aligned. So the text will be 10 point this. So I created figures for that thing. Okay, so now that is how to format your this thing, your figures. And then when you go to 2, remember you change here to 2-2. Okay, you just go to reference. I will show you how to do that again. You go to reference, insert figures, you click. Okay, come on, sorry, go to caption, click. So this is a figure this. So you need new. So new, what do you say about the new? You say figure 2-. Okay, and then you do okay. So 1, you do that. It's going to you're just going to insert. Okay, that's beautiful. Now, one important thing about these figures is that when you are printing your documents with this color, it's not good. It will all be black, and there will not be distinguishing way of knowing what should be which one represent what. Here, this is methane, and this is carbon dioxide, this is F-gas, and this. So if the colors represent that, so if it is all jammed up, you are not able to distinguish. So what you actually have to do is to change these colors. Don't use this. You use what we call pattern fill. Pattern fill. So what do? You click on your document. Come on, you click on your document and you go to the format axis, okay? And you come here, format. So you go to fill. So fill patterns. So you see a picture or a texture fill here. So you fill patterns. You have things like this. So you can select here, fill patterns, select here, you see. You can change colors, change the colors you want. If you don't want blue, you want the things to be black, you can change the black colors, blue colors, whatever, you see. So here we have this, okay? Well, let me have this here. Okay, now this color too, I have to change this one too. So I pattern fill it. I pattern fill this one to be black. Here there must be a color. So I want that one to be blue because I want blue. So no. I want this one, the next one. Okay, the next one, let me put it black. Oh no, there is one here. I'm trying to click on it. Okay, it looks like I got it this time. Okay, I got it. Okay, so you see that all my colors have changed. This is pattern fill. You pattern fill this one. Okay, so I come here. This is other energy, buildings and transportation. So I just pattern fill it. I go to patterns and pattern fill. Pattern fill, okay? No, just it should not be that. These are different colors. So I click only on this pattern fill, this one with this. Pattern fill this one with this. Pattern fill this one with what? With this. Pattern fill this one with what? With this. Pattern fill this one with what? With that. Pattern fill this one with what? With this. Okay, so and I'm going to pattern fill this one with what? Maybe I can decide to change the color to blue or green, so that I get green here and I get some something like, you know, different colors, you know, different colors. Different colors, different pattern field. Yeah. So you can pattern fill this thing so that when you print out your document, the colors are still the same and they are distinguishable. But if you haven't done that, and you use these red and what colors, they won't be distinguishable. Okay, so that is that for the graph. So every graph you can do same. You can do same for every other graph. You can do same for every other graph. Okay, so now having finished with these graphs, we want to move to tables. How to format your table. Okay, so let's go to our table. Okay, our table here, you see, is Times New Roman 10.5. It's not the same as the body text, and everything is 10.5. This is how it should be arranged, and you will see that this line, the line under, is different from the line within, and the line on top is the same as the line under. So these are different lines altogether. So it must be like this. And for this one, the headings are on top, not under. Tables headings are on top, but here tables are under. Okay, do you get that? Okay, so now we're going to take a table and we're going to format the table. We're going to take a table and we're going to format it using this. So everything is 10.5 and Romans, okay? So we're going to do that. Let's go to our document. So what we're going to do that, we can do it for each table, 1, 1, 1, 1. So we create a style for the table, okay? We create a style for the table. And so if you click here, Zamabana, this one, you will see the body text. This is actually, this actually should be none. Everything should be none. Okay, so we're going to create that table. Okay, so it looks like we have a table. We have a table. I show a table. We're going to create that table, okay? Okay, so this is a table. We're going to use this table. So do we have a table here? Let's create another style for the table. Create a style, create. And then we say, hey, come on, baby. You are going to be named tables, okay? And we say modify. And we say the body text, this, and here you should be 10.5. And here you should be centered. We want everything to be centered. And we want here the paragraphs. You should be centered, body text should be centered, 0, 0. We want you to be none, and we want you to be a single, okay, very single. Okay, and then we just say, okay for you. And then we say apply like that to update automatically every table we have. Okay, so this is what we have. This is what we have. So here, the tables, the tables 2 are numbered like this. The table 2 are numbered like this. You see, 2.4. So it means 2.1, 2.2. That's for chapter 2. Chapter 1 would have been 1.1, 1.2. Chapter 3 will be 1.1, 1.2, okay? So we're going to adapt the same formatting style. The same formatting style. Okay, so here, learn to number your tables using the reference, So we go to here, insert caption. And then, no, we are not dealing with figures again. So we scroll down, we go to the label and scroll down and go to table, okay? Table. So because I did it the other time, the tables are already there. So we could have created new if we don't want it this way, table. So we just say, okay. Now we're going to say, hey, highlight this one, and then we have tables, right? We have tables. We want you to be numbered by the tables format. So this table, so you see that the table has taken shape. It has taken dramatic shape. Okay. This one, table, if it is not applying to the table, let me see. We can actually modify here, the style from here. Put our cursor here, modify that style. It's not willing to take. So I can go to modify, apply this thing. I say, hey, I'm trying to modify you. You are not trying to take. So why aren't you taking? It should be taken. Okay. Okay. So this one, oh no. It should be the table. Okay. So so everything is taken. You see, everything is 10.5. 10.5. This is how the table should be. And I am done. So any table I have, the next table I may have, what is the next table? Baby, where are you? Okay, this is the second table. Don't worry about it. You see how jammed it is. So I can just say, okay, you are so jammed because you are not formatted. Okay, but I'm going to deal with you right now. I know a format. Oh, good. And here we have it. Here we have it. Super. 10. Everything is the same. Here, you see this table too, jumped up. So, hey, baby, you are not as I want. So I'm going to click on you, tables. And here I have my tables. Easy as that. So, you know, you just format the tables completely in this way. You don't even need in Thesis, but in paper submission, general paper submission, you can actually, let me charge the laptop again. In laptops, in general paper submission, you can actually know the format and format it, and your tables are separate. So every table you have, look at all these tables. Look at all these tables. I have a format for you, babies. So I'm going to just click on tables, and they are formatted accordingly. They are formatted. You see, so the text of the table is different from the preceding text, the body text. So you have this so beautifully rendered, so beautifully rendered. So that is how to do the tables. Now, that is not all about the tables, as I was indicating to you. I was making the point that the first line should be different from the second line. And then the last line should be different from the second line or the middle lines. Only the first line and the last line should be the same. So those lines actually is 1.5, and the second line is 1. So what we do is this, okay? What we do is that we click on the table like this, and we actually going to go to here. You see? Then you come to borderline, home, and then you go to here, and click borderline. Okay? The borderlines, you will have something like this. So here you can actually change the width, and you can change the color here. But the width, you can change the width here. Okay? So we're going to use this width. This is actually where you change. Okay? For example, I can make my entire distant bordered. I can make it this way, but this is not how I actually want it. Okay, so I can use the border line to remove it. You see, it's removed. But that's not what we want. Okay, so oh baby, no, go back. I don't want you to do that to me. Okay, so let's get the table back, and then you can, word is so good. It has so much. Okay, so what we do is that we go to the document, we can click all, and then go to borderline, and then we change here to 1 point. The first line and the last line should be 1.2, 1.5. So you see, so I come here, this line, and I come here, this line. So the last one and this one has taken that. So you will see that there is difference, okay? So now I want the second line. So the second line, don't click the whole thing. Just click this page, and then that one should be 1. So I go to 1, okay? So I come here, this borderline, this one. I said, this is the line I want. So this line should be this, okay? So this is how it should be. So all your tables, the lines should be different. The lines should be different. They should be different, okay? So here I have the entirety of this. So what I do is that I click here, the line here, the first one, this is 1.5. This one should be 1. This one should be 1. So I click OK for it. 1.5, sorry. And you see that? So here, now I need to, this one to make it 1. So I say, okay, baby, I need to make you have 1. So here I say, okay, you, this line, okay. Okay, I got it. So that one too is created. So beautiful. Okay, do you get it? Yeah, that's how it should be. So all the tables should be formatted that way. They should be formatted that way in a very beautiful way. So this first and second, last line, the same, this one. So this is 1.5, this is 1. This is 1.5, okay? So the middle lines, just 1, 1, and then the first line, 1.5. This must always be done. This must always be done, okay? So this is how we got it. Now, there is one thing about the tables. You will see that this table, we actually have the table move from one page to the other. It should not be like that. If it is like that, what you need to do is to divide the table into two. Split the table. Sorry, I'm losing it. You need to split the table into two. So how do you split the table into two? You just go to insert. No. You go home. Where do I go? Okay, where are you? Oh, sorry. You go to layout. Click on the table and go to layout. And then you come to where you want to split it. So I want to split the line from here. This table will be difficult because it's here, but I want to split the line from here. So I put the cursor here and say split the table into two. You see that it has been divided into two. So now here I can say, okay, this should have been table what? This should have been, if we are using our referencing style to number. This is chapter 4, right? This is 4. This is chapter 4. And if this is the first table, okay, so let's just assume, okay? So here, now we are looking for new table, and that should be table 4 point, okay? 4 point, okay. So here we have 4.1. Okay, so if this is our first table, this is 4.1, right? This is 4.1. Okay, so what we do is that we will just write again here the order here, that table 4.1 continued. Table 4.1 continued, okay? So don't allow the tables to cross. No, they split the table into two, and then you write table 4.1 continue. So this is how you do that with the tables. So are you getting it? So if I want, I can break that table, cancel it, and it just delete it, and it is back together. So this is important too. So make sure you actually go to layout, click on the table, go to layout, put your cursor here, and then you go here, split the table, and then split the table, and then you say table Shama Shama continued. Table Shama Shama. What is the title of the table? 4.1. So 4.1 continued. So that's it. So if I want to delete it, I just delete, go back, press the delete key, and it is deleted, and the entire table is 1 again. The entire table is 1 again. Okay, so this is how to format tables too. Because we have a format, this ones. If we want to format you, we have you are 4.1, so you are level 2. We know who you are. You are normal, so we give you normal, okay? Okay, so this is it. Are you there? So this is how to do that. So let's see how far we have come and what we are left to do, So we've done how to do the content. We did the content, headings, the heading 1, 2, 3, and the normal. We did the graphs, how to format your graph. and we did how to format your table. Now, how to format your pages to enable easy print out. Your pages to enable easy print out. So every chapter must be on an even number. Okay, so that's what we want to do. So let's see how to format your pages, how to format the entire thing. Okay, so let's go back to our document, what we are using. Okay, so here, so assuming here is the entire thing, thesis we have. Okay. Okay, so let's number it. Okay, so you just click here and then you go to insert, and then you go to page numbers, and then you number it. So you choose which number do you want. You just go here and you are done. You are pretty okay. So let's assume this is the numbers. So first of all, you need to do what we call divide your work into sections. So you give page breaks to your work. It is important. The first part of your work, from the intro, from the first page, the title page of your thesis, to all the things that up to table of content, those are not part of page one. Page one starts at introduction. Okay, so you need to divide into section. The first part deals with Roman numerals. So you do I1, I2, IV, those things, you know. So you need to divide your work into sections, and I want to show you how to do that. Okay, so assuming, so abstract, how to divide into section. This abstract should not, so if assuming we are to write here at the top there, this is our abstract. Okay, so we just want you to be in the middle, baby. Go to the middle. Okay, so you see the entire page will be abstract. Okay, because it's not in sections. It's not in sections, but the entire work is not abstract. Okay, so we need to make this thing into sections. So if I click here, oh, come on, baby. I click here, it is one whole document. Okay, so we need to sectionalize our work. So we need to divide into sections. So how do we do that? Page breaks, they call it. So what we do is that we actually, so I put I want to break this page from the page one from the second page. Okay, so what I simply do is that I go to layout. Is it layout? Where is my page breaks? Sometimes these things can be frustrated. Okay, so let's go here, home, and then I want to get page breaks. Okay, so the page breaks are here. So this one, page breaks. Okay, so this is page break. I do page breaks, and I have it this way. So you will see, I am tired. Okay, this is breaks. Okay, layout is in the layout. Sorry. I can be crappy, eh? Okay, so this one, page breaks. Okay, so we go to page breaks. So I place my cursor here. I want to break this page from this one. So I can use next, continue, even, or odd. It depends on what you want. So I use this one and this one. For purposes, I will tell you later. So I want to continue the page breaks from here. I want to use continuous from here. Okay, so I did that. So the page is broken. Okay, so if I click here, you're going to have section 1 and section 2. Section 1 and section 2. So it says that this page, the second page, is the same as the first one. So what you have to do is that you have to delink them. You have to delink them. And how do you do that? How do you delink the first one from the second one? So I click here, where I want to delink the first one, and then you go to design here. So the link, so link to previous, the link. So if you click, it means you are delinking. And then you come down to the same page and then you click the link, okay? So this is now different. So if I click here, this is section 1 and this is section 2. So whatever happened in section 1 will not affect section 2. For example, here is introduction. So I'm going to say introduction. See, here the abstract remains because it's the link, and this is introduction. So the introduction is going to run down. Every page is going to have introduction, okay? So chapter 2 should be the link from chapter 3. Chapter 2 is not introduction. Chapter 2 is literature review. So what we do is that, you know, section 2, we again have to create a new section, page break. So I come to this one, and as we go to layout, and then you go to breaks, click breaks, and then continue from there. I just want to continue, not to have problem. So I come here and click. This is section 2, this is section 3. So here, you see, same as previous. So what I do is that the design here, I say the link from the other one. Here I say the link. So when I delink it like that, now I can say here, you should be written literature review. Come on, baby. I should say literature review. So the literature review is different from this. So you see, this is introduction and this is literature review. It's no longer the same, okay? Okay, so that's beautiful. So now this section is section 3. So every other section under 2 is section 3, but here is not literature review. So we have to, once again, do page breaks and delink chapter 3 from chapter 2. So chapter 2, chapter 3, where is chapter 3? Here. So we go to layout and we go to page breaks, and I am going to continue from here. So it is the link, you see, chapter this, that. So now I say, okay, now I want to delink this one from this. I come down to the same page and say, hey, baby, you also should be delinked. Now I can conveniently write here methods, okay, methodology, okay. Let me just use method. Okay, so I write here methods, okay. Now, you see, so this one now is different from the literature review. So this section says methods, but here chapter 4 should be delinked because chapter 4 is what? Results. Okay, so what I simply do is that the same procedure, I come here and say, hey, come on, baby, go to layout, pages, breaks, and then continues. Okay, so it's the linked. I like the continue because you can use any of them if you don't have complications. So I said here, results, okay? I'm going to have results here. Okay, so here, I did it wrongly. We have a mistake. You see, a simple mistake, it has changed this one result because the link has not been complete. Okay, so here should be the linked. You see, here should be the linked from the first one. And here, you come down here, same as previous, the link from the first one. Okay, you see, so results. Okay, so now we can conveniently go back, and here was our methods, right? The chapter 3 was our method, so we can rewrite the methods there. Okay, why do I omit the E always? Okay, so we have it now, results and method. So you will see that section 4 and section 5. Now you also, okay, so conclusion is not results, so it should be the linked. Okay, so let me move this paper down here. Okay, this baby down here, you got to be down. Okay, conclusion is not result. So what we have to do, okay, okay, you must be here. Okay, okay, you must be here. So let me move this one down so that, oh, come on, baby. Let me move this one down so that this one will be okay. Come on. Okay. So conclusion must be the linked. So what we do is that we come to the last one here. I just want to go to layout, breaks, and say, come on, baby. The same. Okay. And here I click here. You will see that this is 5 sections, section 6, but we need to delink it. So I go to design and I say the link from previous. Here I go here and say the link from previous. Okay. So it's conveniently delinked. So I can write here conclusion now. Okay, conclusion. So you will see that the conclusion is different. It's different. And now conclusion. Now we come here. This one conclusion is not conclusion. Here should be reference, right? So we need to delink the conclusion from this one. So I come here, page breaks. And I just divide into section. I say, hey, come on, baby. Oh, no. Okay, here, continuous. Okay, so I'm having continuous. And then I say, okay, we need to delink you and come down here, the same page and the link. So we have the entire thing delinked, and now we can conveniently write here, reference. Okay, reference. Okay, okay. So if there is another thing, we will do the same thing. Okay, so reference, and we got that, beautifully gotten. So here should be abstract, here should be what, appendix. Okay, but we're not going to waste our time to do that. So now the entire paper is delinked. So abstract is different from one. So the changes that you make, the shiftings that you make from this one will not affect the other one. You see that? Okay. So now to print out your thesis, you must bear one principle in mind. I've stated here. Where's this document that I wrote these things? I said every chapter must be on an even page. Every chapter. The chapter 1 must be on an even page. Okay. So abstract, even page 1. Okay. This one, 1 is okay. In actual fact, the thesis, the introduction is on an even page. Abstract is part of the first part, which is Roman numbered. So that one is okay. So this one will actually be on an even page. Okay, it will be on 1, and that's beautiful. So this is the major chapters we're talking about. 1, it must be on an even page if you want to print your thesis without any problem. The machines recognize that they can print it front and back, or print it front alone without problem. Okay, but if you put the chapter things, arrange them in any haphazard way, you're going to have a very big problem. Okay, so what we're going to do, oh, come on, I will put you normal so that you won't worry us. Okay, so we move to chapter 2 and see. Is chapter 2 on an even page? Yeah, it's on an even. 10 is an even number. An even number is a number that is divided by 2 and itself. So 10 divided into 5. You get that? You can divide, you can actually divide 9 by 2, right? You get 4.5, and we don't need points. It's just exactly, you get an exact number. So chapter 3. Is chapter 3 an uneven page? Let's see, what is chapter 3? 16. 16 divided into 8. And okay, we are lucky there. Chapter 4. Is chapter 4 an uneven page? 25. Unfortunately, 25 is not an even number. So what we have to do is that we have to make sure that we shift 25 to an even page. We have to make sure 25 is on an even page, okay? So what do we do? So we can add a page here. We can add. So I shifted from here, you see? I shifted from 24. And that is methods. So this is part of what? 20. This is part of the methods. So now, you see? So section 4, section 5. So I just added a page, blank page. It's okay. Now, I have this one, 26 on an even page. So that's beautiful. So when I come to the next one should be what? Hey, why is this thing here? Okay. So no, you got to go down. Okay. Okay. Now this one, you see the conclusion. So the conclusion, is it on an even page? 51. So no, definitely no. So we move it to 52. So what I simply do is that I come here. So that's what the continuous, using the continuous have. So conclusion, I give it a blank page. So I come from 51. Okay. So I move, I create a page for this one, the blank page for the results too. So the results ends at 51. So conclusion take precedence. That's why I like the continuous, because if you come to move anything from that one, you get this one. And so this is so beautiful. And I got that one. So this one, the reference is on 54. That is an even number. And so that is it. So everything must be on an even number, okay? Everything must be on an even number. So here we go with our this thing. So sections, dividing in section. So anytime I move something here from abstract, is not going to affect this introduction because it is sectionalized. Okay, so that's the beauty of it. So this is how you arrange it for the print out. Now let me see whether there is something else we gonna do. I thought I said we do something else, and that was how to format your tables for and how to format your reference. Okay, we are almost there, guys. Okay, so table of content. Oh, table of content. So let's format reference first before table of content. Okay, so our reference, you see, we have a very tedious task. You know, the reference style is this, you see, is this. Let me see the reference style from the format that we have. From the format we had, look at the reference style. You see, so the entire thing is different. You see, name first, the first name and the rest is abbreviated. Then it comes to the entire, it comes to what? The reference, and it comes to whether the thing is a journal, is a media, is an article, is a data, you know, D, M, those things. And so this reference style is different. So the reference style that the Chinese actually used is New Chinese Shama Shama. So what is simple? you can download it and then put it into your EndNote and be able to use it wisely. So what we're going to do is that we're going to look at it. So look at my reference here. Oh, not the same as, look at this reference. It's not the same as the reference, this one. It's not the same as this reference. They are not the same. So you can't use this, the reference I use. So let's see what we can do. I'm going to, okay, it's here. This is what I actually wanted to get. Okay, so let's see. This is the new Chinese Roman, new Chinese standard GBT 7414. Okay, so I just type this on Google and then this one comes, EndNote version. So I just click on download. I just click on download. It's going to download that version. So you see it, download all styles. No, I just need this style. You see the appearance of it. So what I do is that I just download it. Can you see? I download it. Okay, so let me see. I did not connect to my this thing. So let me connect. Okay, so this one is downloaded. Is done. It finished downloaded. So let me connect to my. Okay, let me connect to the paper. Where's our paper? Okay, so let me connect to the paper we are using. Let me connect to options and add in, and my EndNote sometimes gives me trouble. I need to. Okay, so I go here and then I connect EndNote. I connect to EndNote. Okay. I need to fix this EndNote. Okay, so this is the EndNote I have, and MDPI official is what I was using. So what I do is that now we downloaded the software. So where is it? This is the software we downloaded, right? So what I simply do is that from here I can click on it. I click on it because it is EndNote link. It will open inside my EndNote, or you can even input it. You see? Okay, so this is it. So you see, this is the name. So I'm going to give it Thesis. I'm going to name it. Oh, no, let me not just name it. Let me leave it this way, file name, and show you the sections. So here, this is the template, okay? Citation, how it is being cited. Author's name, numbering system, and all that. And look at it, okay? So the generic form is this author title, and then this secondary author title and all that. So book, this is the book. The book is M. Book section M. You say conference. If it is conference, this is how it will be. Data set DS. And if it is electronic, it will give this. You see? So this is the style. This is the style. So when you come to the template form, you will have the style. And the layout, the layout and the appearance of order of title and order of appearance and all those things, they are there. Okay, so this is the thing we have. Okay, so I'm going to this is the style they say we should use. Okay, so I'm going to go to file and then go to file and say save. Okay, I'm going to say save as this one. No, I'm going to say Thesis. Okay, so I save it as Thesis and then click this one. Okay, so it is saved in my distance. So when I come back here, I just go here and say select. I go to my reference. Oh, sorry. So I close it. Then let's go to my work document again. my Word document, my paper. Let's go to my paper. So from my paper here, I go to the EndNote. I open my EndNote and go to styles, and here I click. So there are different styles and numberings. So I go to select another style. So here, what did I name my thing? Thesis something, okay? So I scroll and go to TH. Okay, maybe TH. Okay, this is it, thesis. So I click OK. So it's going to format my entire thing. So it will input the text in a very beautiful manner. Okay, you see? So this is how it has written the text. This is how it is. Okay, but I actually have it here. So this one, you just download it, it will format the entire thing in a very nice way. Now, you see, it has formatted. Now, you got to format it yourself, but when you go to the main work, you will see. Can you see? Can you see? Can you actually see? This is how this system is. It gives at the top, not down, and this is how it should be. So now when you come here, when you come down, you will have it this way. But this is not the actual, how this one, how do you format it nice? So you now need to format it very nice. And to format it very nice, we need to go back to the document. So where's the document? Okay, here. So we go here, we click again. We say what? Paragraph. And then look at the justification body size. It is 00 hanging 1.5 ch and 00 exactly 16. Exactly 16. So we write it hanging 1.5 and then 16. Okay. So we go back here, not to our document. We go back to our document. Where are you, baby? We go back to our document, and then we're going to go home and create a new style and name the style reference. So we say reference. Okay, how will our reference be? So we're going to modify, and it's Romans. Okay, I think it's 12. Okay, so 12. And it is what? It is justified. Okay, so we say, okay, let's see this one. It is justified. Yeah, and body text, and then this one we say hanging, not first, and this one is 1.5 ch, and then this is 00, and this is exactly 16, exactly 16. Okay, this is it. This is how it should be. So we click OK. In the preview, look at how it is going to be like, and then we say automatically update. So you will see everything spelled out here. So you say, okay. Oh, we're going to have a problem. We need to modify it because maybe there is something wrong. Okay, what did we do wrong? What did we do wrong? Okay, so let's see, because our formatting is not right. Look, I jumped. Okay, so let's see. Let's see where the problem is. So we go back to the document, and then we're going to see the problem. Okay, paragraph is 1.5 ch. Is line spacing exactly hanging. Okay, It should be hanging, really. Okay, so let's go back to our document and see, is there something we've done wrong? Okay, reference. So we modified. So we go here. 1.5. Oh, it went right. We said justified, not right. It's justified and it went right. Okay. So you see, this is it. This is it. Okay, so we have it this way. So the entire reference should be this. The entire reference should be this. So where there are mistakes, you just use your hand to correct them. Okay, so this one, just to correct that. Okay, so and then you will have, this is how it should be. So you follow that procedure, then you're going to get a systematic this thing. It's beautiful that way. It's beautiful that way. And then the last thing we're going to do is the what we call the reference, the table of content. And I believe you know how to insert table of content just to format it. So I just have so table of content. The thing has a table of content. I'm tired here. So let's see the table of content here. So the table of content, we come here. This is how the table of content should be. Okay. This is how the table of content should be. So you will see here, when I click here, you will see this table of content 1. That's the heading 1. When I come here, this should be table of content heading 2. You see, when I come here, table of what? Content 3. Okay, and this, the entire thing should be table of content. Okay, so what it means is that I can create this one, level heading 1, I can create a table of content. This is how it should be. 6.0 and then single and this one. So I can create that one. Then level 2. You see, level 2, almost the same thing. But this one, the indentation in level 2 is 1 CH, but everything the same. Now let's go to level 3. Level 3. The indentation is what? Like first line to this. So that if I create my table of content with those findings, I can click on each level. So I will, this from here to here is level 1. So I click here, I can then just go here and say, okay, this is level 1. You see? So this is level 2. I will just click on it, click on level 2, and then I say, okay, you are table of content level 2. You see? So level 3, I will just click on level 3. Oh, sorry. You know, in that way. Okay, but there is one thing. Oh, I was not sharing. Okay, so table of content, the table of content here. So I'm going to use this table of content to do, okay? So this is a table of content I was doing, you know, it's, so you see how it is. So I can create level 1 for it, level 2, level 3. You see, I just create that for it, I can create. Now, when I finish with the table of content, it will be like this. So what I simply do is that I highlight the table of content, okay, the table of content, and actually now I come here, you see at the top here, and you say, hey, you know, you got to be level-headed. And everything is the same. And everything is the same, you see. So this, if you do what I said, you create the table of content modified, you create this level. This level should actually be this, and it should be what? It should be 6, okay? Here should be none, and here should be single, and this body should be justified, you see. So that is that one, level 1. So level 2, what is level 2? Table of content. Okay, level 2 here. Level 2 table of content should be what? It should be modified. Like I was showing you from the official this thing. Here should be 0. It should be 0 like this, okay? It should be 0 like this. And here should be first line, and it should be 1H. And here should be single, right? Yeah, things like that. So you can, you know, it's gone to effect. And then you do it for this one, level 3 too. So you can just be able to fix it in this very beautiful manner. So here it's just like that. Okay. So this is how it should be. So my table of contents. And I believe you know how to insert the table of content. So I'm now going to show you something. Let me properly show you this. Okay, so this is an actual thesis. Okay, so first of all, this is a sample of an actual thesis, not the actual one. So the title, name, and all that, you see, and this one. So the abstract. Oh, is it this document? I think I messed up with the document. Let me see. Okay, it should be this document. Okay, this is an actual thesis, and so this one is normally provided, and this one you would have to be able to you will write these names, your people who your committee that went through your thesis presentation committee, and then so you see your this thing, and then you will come here, your abstract. So your abstract, what is your abstract? It should be Romans number, Romans Times New Roman and 14. You see, that's beautiful. I am tired, so just rushing through now. And this is how the table of content should actually look like. And then you come to your main introduction. Your main introduction is 1. And so from the Taiyuan one, you have here Chinese introduction at the top, this. So you can able to do all this without any hindrances. If so, you would see, have a look at the graphs I have. You see the kind of color I use for the graphs. You see, it's totally different. So if you go through all that I did, you are able to, I have so many graphs, and then I am able to do it this way. You can do it this way. And then your references should be able to, if you follow the procedure I gave you, you should be able to, I actually reorganized my reference. I used system that worked for me. I didn't use their hanging 1.5. I used 2.5. and exactly this, and you see 8, so that I should have a very good reference this way. So you can make adjustments when it is not suitable to be able to get reference like this. So if you follow anything that you have done, you are able to actually be able to do this. You see, I have graphs and I do everything like this. This is not my final thesis, but it's just a guide of what is to happen. So you see my table. So this table, the tables are different, they are shifted. This is not the final thesis, but you would see that this one, the line here is different from the lines here. Okay, so this one is just a version, and that is not a finished thesis, and is beautiful. So friends, I think we have covered all. If not, I said this may not be a perfect illustration, but it will be a perfect example of how to go about your thesis. And I am happy we are able to do something, So all this we have tackled. My supervisor is Professor C. Long Yao. He's a great man, and I like him. I loved him, and he helped me. Always saying you must format your thesis well. I am happy when I take the PDF version of my thesis because it's well formatted. And I went through a whole uh, uh, kind of stress to do it. So I hope this will be able to stop you from stressing and be able to accomplish yours in a very short time with this understanding. I want to say if you have any questions, this may not be all. You have questions, you may want to reach me to ask. You can ask it at the Holistic Academic Research Group, and you can direct it to my WeChat. If I feel the need that there are questions that are many, and I have to do another video to be able to address them specifically, I will be able to do that. We are learning. And one thing about research is that you need to pay time and attention. Do it on your own. Do not try to rely on anybody. Do it on your own. It helps you. Trust those you can trust with asking questions who will not come against you, but who will understand that research is about asking questions and trying to know. And the more you teach people, the more you gain understanding. I may have forgotten some of the things, but doing this gives me the idea of refreshing. So I want you to be open. I am a Christian. I love my Jesus so much, and help people without demanding anything. Try to be open. Try to love God. Try to love your fellow man. Try to do the best you can, to be the best you can be. Trust that you have the ability to be anything that God has ordained you to be. Others have written their thesis. Why can't you write? Others are writing papers. Why can't you write? You trust in in faith in God. Have faith in God. Have faith in the abilities God gave you, and do your best and be the best you can be. Know that we always need people around. Be nice to everybody. Don't make enemies. Be a peace-loving person. And fly higher. Associate with those who are good and positive-minded and God-centered. Disassociate with anything that can draw you back from God and from peace. I will see you again when we have the time, and I hope you can be the best you can be. Any questions, you can let me know. If I can help you, I will. If I can help you, I will let you know I can help you. I am proud to do this, and I am proud that you will learn something from it. Love you and stay blessed. Okay. So friends, see you again when we have the time.
一个人的房间，漆黑的夜晚，看着你的故事和你的朋友圈。谁会喜欢孤单？是不想人看穿。